Today I am going to tell you a secret scientific truth, the hidden code of Srichakra. I am very passionate about Srichakra. It's gorgeous and it is mystical. My name is Sujata. I invite you to come with me on a journey of a real Srichakra. What I believe is an original Srichakra. You have not seen it before. Many of you may ask me, what is Srichakra? I had exactly the same question. Until 2005, I had not heard about Srichakra, nor had I seen it. In ancient Hindu and Buddhist literature, there is a reference of 64 chakras or Mandalas. The queen of all the chakras and Mandalas is Srichakra. The oldest Srichakra is found in a 5,000-year-old cave near India-Nepal border. My journey with Srichakra started when a friend casually mentioned about Srichakra in 2005. I googled to know more about Srichakra. I then got this picture on my screen. I was awestruck by its mathematical beauty and balance. I kept staring at the screen for a couple of minutes with wide open eyes, as I was unable to take my eyes off that beautiful picture. And after that I closed my eyes, in a kind of bliss of seeing something this beautiful. And this is what happened. The delightful picture started rotating in front of my third eye. And this is how it looked. I got a strong feeling that the original Srichakra is three-dimensional. Yes, this is how I mean it is three-dimensional. And what we worship is a projection of this original 3D Srichakra space frame on a paper, which is projected on a paper or on a copper plate. Because it was impossible to physically construct the 3D structure, our ancestors preserved this in 2D form. And therefore it is not lost. The three-dimensional Srichakra space frame is more mathematically sound structure. I will explain my point in this video. The two-dimensional form is made up of main 9 intersecting triangles without any crisscross. Adi Shankaracharya installed Srichakras in many temples in India in the 8th century, and that talks about the importance of Srichakra. It is beautiful and it is geometrically complex structure. If you try to draw it, you will not succeed until you use very sophisticated geometry drawing techniques. Srichakra is also described as Saundarya Lahari, meaning a stream of charm and of beauty. It obviously gets 1,000 times more complex in 3 dimensions. Because now it is not only the triangles intersecting, but the planes passing through each other. While working on Srichakra space frame, I went wrong many times. And eventually I succeeded in 2006, but I lost my data for some reason. I recently reworked this idea. The structure is complex, very complex. I went wrong again and again to the point of frustration. It was like the deity, the goddess of Srichakra, the Maha Tripura Sundari, was testing me for my resolve. And at the same time, she was helping me with ideas and with blessings to complete it. Many times I used to think, I am just about to complete my design, and then I realized I went wrong in the outer layers. And I was thrown back to the Bindu point, the central deity point, and I had to start reworking on it again. But I perfected my design by mathematically checking the collinearities and coplanarities at all respective points. Srichakra or Sri Yantra is a sacred symbol in Tantric Hinduism. It is used in yoga meditation exercises. Its importance is unbeatable. We now compare 2D Srichakra and the 3D Srichakra space frame. The student or the sadhaka of spiritual journey encounters 9 layers of consciousness. These 9 layers are the symbolic parts of Srichakra that the student or sadhaka has to cross before he or she reaches the ultimate bindu, that is called bliss or pure joy. The outermost structure of Srichakra is called home. It is also known as Trailokya Mohan Chakra or Bhupura. At this level, the sadhaka, the worshipper, is having all worldly desires. He sees the gates to enter into his spiritual journey. There are 6 gates in 3D Srichakra form and 4 gates in 2D Srichakra form. This second layer are concentric spheres containing 64 lotus flowers in 3D Srichakra space frame form, while there are concentric circles containing 18 lotus petals in 2D form. They are called Sarva Paripuraka Chakra. The third layer has 18 lotus flowers in 3D form and there are 8 lotus petals in 2D Srichakra. This is Sarva Sanshobhana Chakra, indicating fulfillment of desires. Now we come to the most beautiful and the central part of Srichakra. The fourth layer in Srichakra is Sarva Saubhagya Chakra or giver of auspiciousness. This is the realm of possibilities in spiritual ascent. It consists of 26 pyramids in its 3D Srichakra space frame form and 14 triangles in its 2D equivalent Srichakra. Next is fifth layer, it is called Sarva Sadhaka Chakra, accomplisher of all the purpose. It has 18 pyramids in 3D form and 10 triangles in 2D Srichakra form. The sixth layer again has 18 pyramids in 3D and 10 triangles in 2D. It is called Sarva Rakshaka Chakra, that is giver of protection. Here is a stage where inner realization begins to dawn. The seventh layer consists of 14 pyramids in 3D and 8 triangles in 2D is called Sarva Rogahara Chakra, that is remover of all desires and ills, and represents the stage where the worshipper is free from his earthly bonds and he is on the threshold of the inner circle of realization. The eighth layer is an inverted triangle containing 3 triangles. It has 5 pyramids in 3D Srichakra space frame, and this layer is Sarva Siddha Prada Chakra, the giver of all accomplishments. It denotes a stage just before realization. The ninth and the last layer in both 3D and 2D is the Bindu. It is known as Sarva Anandamaya Chakra. It is full of bliss, symbolizing emptiness. This completes the comparison of 3D Srichakra space frame with 2D Srichakra, its projection. There are 45 triangles in 2D Srichakra and 81 pyramids in 3D Srichakra space frame. I personally enjoyed every moment of working on finding the truth of Srichakra. Honestly speaking, it was a bliss of seeing the actual deity rather than her picture. It's important to mention here about mathematical significance of 3D Srichakra space frame. It has its exceptional beauty in its relation with 2 important mathematical numbers, the pi and the other one is golden ratio, the phi. The outermost pyramids are replica of Egyptian pyramids. The 3D Srichakra space frame has all the numbers that are considered auspicious in Hindu philosophy or in numerology, like 9, 18, 64, 81, 27, etc. Only in 3D Srichakra space frame you will find one unique and special union of 3 points which no one can ever imagine. Any pyramid has a special point that is called centroid, which we can call it an energy point. That is 1/4 from its base. In the 3D structure of Srichakra, there is a union of 3 special points at every stage. The apex of one pyramid and the base center of the second pyramid and the centroid point of the third pyramid. I repeat, there is a union of apex of one pyramid and the base center of the second pyramid and centroid point of the third pyramid. This is absolutely unique, and this fact makes it an infinitely energetic structure. This is totally absent in the 2D form of Srichakra. But there are 81 pyramids and therefore 81 energy points in 3D Srichakra space frame. Now, if you have come this far and like this information, please give it a thumbs up. And you may also consider subscribing, because I will be uploading videos about few of the important ancient Hindu and Buddhist mandalas from a 3D perspective, making them yantras or instruments of realization. It's not only a ritual, but it is a profound spiritual science. All yantras contain dynamic elements in motion. The Srichakra is an iconic representation of the deepest intuitions of the Vedas. Now, coming to the last point, why I said that it's impossible to construct it in a physical form with today's technology. I mean in a building form, with a reasonable assumption of say 10 feet by 10 feet innermost pyramid surrounding the Bindu, and a wall thickness assumption of 1 feet in thickness. With reasonable accuracy and resolution, the building becomes 1000 feet tall on a 1000 feet square base. That is 100-story building height. Further, the central part of 9 pyramids has to stand on a point. It's impossible to imagine a huge structure standing on a point. 1000 feet height means double the height of the Egyptian pyramid. I also thought about 3D printing of this structure. The minimum wall thickness in 3D printer is 1.5 mm. If I accommodated this thickness for the innermost pyramid near the Bindu and with a reasonable accuracy and resolution, the 3D printed structure would be over 8 meters, which means 25 feet tall and 25 feet wide. At least I cannot imagine this. This, I think, is the reason that the Srichakra space form is preserved in its 2D form. There are links in the subscription if you want to download the 3D Srichakra space frame video for joy and meditation. I confirm I met the deity there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.